Hello, and welcome back to our midnight feature presentation for It Is Always Midnight Somewhere. As you clearly saw in the thumbnail designed by our good friend, the Legend 2T, the legend is here, and Legend is certainly doing things.
Yeah, checking the stream. Audio quality is good.
Yes, we started.
Yeah, but I'm just like making sure
Yeah,
things are.
there was a background.
Am I
Wait,
muted?
was that our voice? Was that us?
I yeah.
We thought that was your mom or something.
That reminds me of a post I saw the other day,
Oh?
which is someone saying that like about on the topic of like transitioning,
Mhm.
uh, estrogen will not make you look like your waifu. You
Oh,
are going
yeah,
to look like your
like your
mother.
mother.
Yes,
Thankfully, we do not look like her very much. We are very happy about that. Not that she was
because
like
she's a
hideous, not because she was hideous or anything. We just have hang-ups regarding biological parents. Anyways, welcome back to Awful Hospital.
hello. I'm sitting on Maddie's social medias today.
Yes, our Tumblr, our Blue Sky, and please, we are homeless. Would you please donate to our Cash App, please? Woo woo.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, this is going to be pages 300 to 400. So we're in for quite the ride.
Hell yeah.
Yes! Alright. And apparently, Legend has called dibs on Molly, who is the red girl Legend is making out with in the thumbnail. Guess who he has a crush on? Ha 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 ha.
It's actually Fern.
Oh, fair enough.
The MILF.
Yes, fair enough. Or rather, Green Lady. We don't know her name yet. It's a
Oh yeah,
surprise. Ooh.
I think it I think you actually find out like at the end of this arc.
Oh, fair enough. And
Yes.
we
There's
don't.
a lot of fairity going around.
So yes, uh, we're just gonna check out this first. Uh,
Is that
um,
Molly?
it's Molly and the surgeon lady,
Oh, Tori.
Tori.
Circulatory.
Yes, circular Tori. Right.
Circular, like
Yes, we
circulatory
get it.
system.
We get it. Anyways. Anyways, are you ready to start the show?
I am. Are you?
Yes. Keep in mind, Legend has called dibs on Molly because apparently
I
she has one line, and also
yeah.
the reason that she's in the thumbnail.
Yes.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Inquire about items.
Is that ladder for sale?
Three,
Two,
two, one.
one.
How would I even
How would I
access
even
my
access my
inventory
inventory
without
without
Laura?
Laura? Okay, never mind. What's in some of those bottles? Three,
Three,
two, one.
two.
What
What
isn't in
isn't in some
one
of
of
those
those
bottles?
bottles? Heck,
Heck, I've
I've
got
got
instant
instant hyper
hyper
adhesive
adhesive,
all-purpose
all-purpose
solvent,
solvent,
surefire worm
surefire
attraction,
worm attractant, even
even spray-on
spray-on
worm
worm repellent.
repellent. Just
Just don't get
don't
any
get
of
any
it
of it on any of
on
yourselves,
yourself,
and you should
and you should
remain
remain mostly
mostly
alive.
alive. All
All
bottled
bottled
chemicals,
chemicals, only
only
10
10
characters
carapace
today.
today, only, or one
Or
for
one of the other
any
item
item
you
you
want to
want to
trade
trade
in.
in.
Okay, can I just like do shopkeeper normally?
Fair enough, but yeah, this is difficult.
It was fun for one line. Now we're tripping over each other.
Yeah.
Three-legged race ass voice acting.
Sorry. That laugh is that laugh obnoxious? We can't tell. All
Do
right.
it again.
All right. We have to press start recording. Sorry. We can't
Oh,
intentionally do a laugh. We have started the recording now. Okay, don't worry, the VOD will definitely catch that first bit, so that's important to note. Okay,
you
but
what?
now we're recording.
Yeah. Okay, so the VOD has a little bit. The video has the rest of it.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on the video, you might want to
He-
watch like the first 10 minutes of the VOD, 5 minutes maybe.
yes, exactly. You might
Yeah.
want to skip the like loading screen and everything. But anyways, here are the lines you missed, just in case you don't want to do all that and listen to our funny banter beforehand. Uh,
Redo it. Inquire about items.
okay, okay, fine, 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 fine. Is that ladder for sale?
Now. How could I even access my inventory without Lara?
Okay, never mind. What's in some of those bottles?
What isn't in some of those bottles? Heck, I've got instant hyper adhesive, all purpose solvent, surefire worm attractant, even spray on worm repellent. Just don't get any of it on any of yourselves, and you should remain mostly alive. All bottled chemicals only 10 keratin today only. One of or one for any other item you want to trade in.
What's that clear bubble suit thing?
A disposable single-use EnviroSkin, resistant to all extremes of heat, cold, vacuum, and corrosives for some sort of period of time before it vaporizes. Only 20 keratin.
Huh. What about the raft?
I'll take 30 for it. No guarantees.
The river is the quickest way north. Hey, how much for the sword? I mean, I don't need such a lousy looking blade, but I'd be glad to take it off your hands as an emergency backup or something. Yeah.
Oh, of course. I can certainly tell you hardly need a +1 attack bonus. Only barely worth, say, 50. And for 70, I'll throw in the axe.
Hmm, maybe. Wait, what's that chained up book?
Yikes, I can't even read it without zonking out. I ought to pay you to deal with the thing for me. But I can't, of course. It's worth at least 100.
Where is the book she's talking about? Where's the book?
I think we see more of it later.
Oh, there it is.
Or do we? I might
Okay.
be thinking of something else. I know there's a book thing. I think it's in this 100 pages. Anyway, you're on the last Celia line.
Yeah. Hey, you should get that to armor. It's even built for some ugly four-limbed thing like yourself.
It is built for some ugly four-limbed thing like her. And it's metal. You have to go off zone for that stuff in any decent quantities. 50% damage reduction can be yours for only 2,000 keratin.
What do you think we have? Hair on our head? Wait. Well, do you think the hair on our head just grows back? Wait.
You think it just. Don't worry, I got extra hair. After careful deliberation, you settle on a selection of items that sound generally handy, or at least beg further investigation. You trade in the spit and the bandage for a couple bottled chemicals, and are left with 50 keratin to your name. Acquired. Worm repellent. You're assured that worms won't attack anything that stinks like this, but that it's also horribly toxic in general, and you don't want it on you or your clothes. Worm attractant. Whatever's in this, on the other hand, apparently smells irresistibly appetizing and or maddeningly arousing to anything and everything that qualifies as a worm. Gross, but maybe you can use it.
Yuck.
Universal adhesive. The horny potion.
Yes, it's just a date rape drug, honestly. Well,
Well, I
no, it's
mean,
not. It's not that. Well, it's not
to
that.
be
It's not.
to be fair,
Mhm. It's
it's I,
it's
it doesn't
consensual.
say it doesn't say it controls your mind, just your it just says it boosts your sex drive. It's like
It
which is still
says that
probably
it doesn't do that. It's just very attractive. It's like the world's best cologne or something. we,
maddeningly
w
aroused.
yeah.
Presumably, it's like slipping. Uh, fuck it. What's the? I'm just gonna keep reading before I say something
Think
stupid.
it's like the
Universal adhesive.
think it's like the smell equivalent to like showing a straight guy like a a Playboy centerfold. If you know what Playboy is.
I know what Playboy is.
Yeah.
Universal adhesive. Maybe you shouldn't buy this without the solvent, but you're kind of out of inventory space. This will allegedly bind any two surfaces permanently.
Yeek.
Inflatable raft. Made of a sturdy material that isn't quite rubber and isn't quite leather. It feels weirdly organic.
Ugh.
Maybe you don't want it. Enviroskin. They'll supposedly protect you from just about anything for a limited period of time. Keratin axe. Hefty and sharp. You find that the handle fits nicely into your metal pipe thing. +1 to stab. Sword. Celia insists that this is a low grade sword and should have been cheaper, but quickly discards her original weapon. +1 to slash. You have anything to say, Celia?
Why, it's uncouth. It's awful. I'll take 5.
Chained book. Something just drew you to this awful thing. It makes you terribly uneasy, but it feels very important. And shopkeep. Pleasure doing business with you. I am kind of doing the same voice I did for the door.
Fair enough.
You decide to hurry on your way to your next destination, fully equipped and with a promising new friend. The route to the swamp is a long walk, but monsters seem to give your little band a wide berth. Maybe it's your radical new axe.
Nice.
Oh, we're back with Bomber.
Yes,
Oh, how
sorry, we just wanted to say we know this voice is a little taxing on you. So, our apologies in advance.
yes, but it's fun.
Fair enough.
Oh, how horrid, horrid! It's also repulsively according to plan.
Still think you should have sent on us. Uh, sorry. Still think you should have sent on us, boss.
I think it's wanna.
Oh, okay. Still think you should have sent one of us, boss.
And risk my only valuable corporate assets? Hogwash! This is why I don't pay you to think, Hyde. We already know what her face stands in the best chance of securing the anomaly. And it's in that nasty, sharp swamp hag's ridiculous divinations. They have no choice but to cooperate.
Ain't she a linear being, Doc? She could die for good, you know.
Of course I know, you adorable nitwit, but our dear friends of the hospital will pay dearly for a patient's concept core returned to them intact. She'll be good as new in no time. It's flawless. Whomever loses, everyone wins.
They're now leaving maximum scope range, Doc.
Yes, yes. Pitch me through to you know who, just in case.
You know who.
Incoming transmission.
Whoa. Wait, hold on.
Do you have a sound effect for this?
We might. We just need to drink some lemonade first. We showed the legend this. We showed the legend this cool sound effect before the stream started. Let's see. Maybe a little bit more. Okay.
Your soul left your body for a second.
Oh no. Again?
Just a second. Just a second.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. We think this should make good for weird wobbly noises. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we think that should be good.
All right, now hit next so we can get to the toxic yaoi. Oh, Feiji Poo! I've got something tromping around my zones you may find interesting. Oh, uh, hello, Bomber. I'm not in the office right now, but please leave your name, remail, or contact order at the sound of the click. I can see you, you ninkum!
We love his expression here. Look at him. He's such an idiot.
Oh, I love him. He's so. I mean, there's a reason he's sort of like the mascot, despite, you know, barely. I mean, he's not really.
As
I mean, if I were
prominent.
choosing a mascot, I probably would have chosen someone else, but he is a wonderful mascot.
Yeah, he is. He is great to have as the face. We honestly can't imagine a better face for the franchise aside from maybe the main character. So,
Yeah. Really, the best face would be Molly.
fair enough.
Now, what was I doing again? What indeed? I think the.
It's
I think.
weird hearing you do Phage as a reasoned, like, very low key tone. You know?
Yeah, I think I was. I think I was going a bit all over the place earlier, but this is just a voice I can do.
Fair enough.
I think I was also going a bit German before, but I believe they explicitly state in the comic he has a British accent.
Can we read the comments?
Please do.
You were writing down the letters of the maternity ward code. Just so you wouldn't forget, of course.
Ah, yes, of course. I was just about to write that one passcode in a large and legible fashion. And then I do believe I planned on holding it up and admiring it for an extended period.
We love that We love that role play is officially part of this comic's lore. We love it. We love it.
Yeah, the buzzers, as they're called.
Calling it. He'll wrote the passcode in such a way that it's large and legible for us. Then he'll admire it, holding it so that we can only see the back of the paper.
Ah, yes, an immaculate transcription of this, the combination to our maternity ward. But now what to do? Say, there's an idea. I should turn around and admire my beautiful password from the opposite angle.
Watch. Okay, so it ends with a Z. We know that. We
Did
love.
that come through to
Yes, it came
me?
through perfectly. It was beautiful.
And now to put this safely away in my unlocked desk drawer. Doctor, you are a genius.
We love how his bow tie has a bunch of different emoticons on it. At least this one.
Oh yeah, I believe it changes literally every panel.
It does. It does. We ought to
Yes,
get
I
ourselves
would
one of
not.
those bow ties.
What, do you think I would be caught dead wearing the same bow tie in two subsequent layers?
Fair
You
enough.
must be a madwoman. You must be a madwoman.
Yes, we are. Actually, we're multiple mad women. And some
Oh, great.
and other mad people in general, but mostly women. uh, Phage, you've been silently sitting there kind of a long time. At least check out what's on that laptop or something.
Oh, that's right. My schedule. Step 1, be excellent doctor. Reorder schedule. Problematic patient reset. Exam ward rounds.
Huh?
Approve, approve cadaver purge. Check green things dog. Yes, yes. Aha! It does appear that a better optimized agenda has been spontaneously occurred to my rather brilliant mind. Well done, Doctor. Tippity tappy duck. Yes. Be excellent, Doctor. Reorder schedule. Check green things dog. Something about ties. And then exam ward rounds. Excellent.
And then neither of the things that are really, really bad for her fern. Yeah.
Yes, I am a brilliant doctor, and I came up with this all on my own.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and that green thing's dog? What? Surely I meant that Mada's own mother and her gravely ill neonate. Hmm, computuses these days. Ah, well.
Hmm. Oh, he's a little
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
lucid. He's lucid to some degree.
Oh, there you are, Zoe. Hold my calls.
This looks a lot more extravagant than it was before. Oh,
I think this is just.
perception. It's like the world is based off of perception, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is her line.
Yes. Molly, this is no time to be playing around in unoccupied rooms. Fuck, shit, piss, fuck ass, cock, puke.
What? Is that what it says?
I'm fine, you?
Is that what it says?
It says it in the comment. The like actual comment below.
The translation for the link. Okay.
Yeah. I think there was another one before the wrath of God, but this is all that's left.
Fair enough.
Be on your toes. We barely understand what's going on with this one. High risk.
Hmm.
Hold up. What's the password? Oh, come on, you know me. Yeah, just kidding. Ah, yes. Click on this image.
Happy birth, pediatrics. Pediatrics.
Pediatrics.
Hmm. Why does everything still have a smiling face? That's somehow more disturbing.
Oh, things just love being existent in this world.
Yeah.
All right, Molly, I'm going in. If I don't come back, I need you to call Miser and tell him he can't have that vacation.
Ding. We're characterizing the thumbs up with a ding.
Ding.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Sorry for the. Hello?
oh, kiss. Oh,
Yeah, you
different
would.
green thing. Different green thing.
Yeah. Oh, I just put that together. It is a different green thing. Anyway, sorry for the wait, madame. How's the little one this spiraling?
Translated from sarcastic Unami long division.
Ah, let's have a look then.
We love how that's
Next.
a translation.
Ah, mmm. Just as I suspected. Fit as a furler. Nothing left but a quick endo shift to check the old concept core. I'll be out formality, of course. I'll be out lickety split and send the nurse in with your discharge papers.
Preparing zone shift. 5, 4, pi, 1, 0.
Also, oh, you already. Zone shift.
Ooh. So that's what
Hmm.
happens with the zone shift. Perception perception affects art style is what we're guessing.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
We're trying to get these things noises.
Well, this all certainly seems to be in order. Pardon me, ma'am.
Love the cat in the hat, and the soda hat, and the little jester hat. All the hats are fun.
Yes, these hats exist in every zone. They are multiversal constants.
Fair enough.
Just one thing seems off. I say, chap, might you direct me to the outer froth nodule throng?
Good.
Much obliged. Doo, 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 doo. I love this panel.
De-shifting. Please do not imagine liquids.
Well, that's that. You folks sit tight and it'll all be over soon. Ah, lovely family. Too bad you'll have to purge them. Yes! No game this time. Just be quick. Oh, and would you drop this off at my lab for me? I do believe I'm already there.
What? What? Alright, this is...
Uh, you remember earlier in the comic when the main character made a little drawing of Phage, put it in front of the door, and Phage saw it and thought, "Oh, I'm already in there,
Oh,
hard at work."
yeah, right!
Yeah,
that was like... That was over... That was over
I
150
was
layers
already
ago.
in there. I was already in there, hard at work. I am a great doctor.
Up to black. Shh. Huh? Huh?
Ah, yes. This has certainly been some quality docting. But as for you,
Uh-oh. Why are we scared?
you're only poisoning her, you know. Perhaps you ought to leave that to us professionals.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Go ahead, click the next button. See what happens. You all have a lovely day now. I have important tie business to attend to, apparently. Be back soon.
We're moving out of Florida forever. Good
Yippee!
job. Good job. We'll just show this on screen. You don't have to read it all. But
Yeah,
yes,
it's just
it's
yeah.
teasers. It's teasers
Finally,
basically.
finally something I don't have to read.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, there's
You
plenty
were
I
the one
didn't
who
have to read.
called dibs on narrator, so...
I know. Because I like being the star of the show. I'm greedy like that. That's
Fair enough.
secretly why I put myself front and center in the thumbnail.
And not just because it was funny like you told us, you lying snake.
No, it
or
actually was just
rather,
because like,
or rather, you lying worm.
I thought it would be weird if I put you in the thumbnail kissing Molly. So
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, unless you wanted to kiss Molly, I can do that for the
uh,
next thing.
we'd like. Here's the thing: we're immortal, and our skin can't be pierced, but the needles would still hurt. Ouch! And besides, we think the
That's
joke
true.
is less funny when you do it twice in a row.
Yeah. Anyway, after a lengthy but largely uneventful trek, you finally arrive at the fetid pit known as the Pus Marsh. At its center, a glistening structure of congealed, rubbery pus sways softly and subtly back and forth, emitting a sound like someone stirring wet custard. Worms writhe and gurgle on the surrounding banks, but seem either unwilling or unable to get too close.
Okay, sorry. We tried to make sound effects. Probably failed.
Do you want to voice all four of the main characters in this section?
You know what? Give your voice a break. You deserved it. Staffy, you brought those friends I saw in my vision. That's amazing, Maggie. How is your mistress? The transmigration approaches, but she's the same old chatterbox. She'll be very happy to have one last visit. I don't have to go inside that thing, do I? Now, don't be shy. You're a full-grown world. Just what we needed. More animal life. I will be staying out here.
You follow Maggie into the sticky, dripping hut, Protruding from the center of the musky floor is some sort of humongous face? Is that a face? Whatever it's connected to, the rest is buried under the slime. You can faintly hear a soft, slow, repetitive sound from somewhere deep below, like somebody laboriously shoving their way through mud. Every now and then, a sloppy gurgling erupts from the thing's single orifices. It smells like rot. Your rot. You bury the thought quickly. There's no sense in just suddenly freaking out just because you're surrounded by oppressive walls of rancid juices from your own festering carcass. That would be plain rude in a total stranger's house.
My goodness, Magatha, you're positively glowing. You're too slate snappy, but who have we here? Is that the whole little world I smell? It's about time. I was beginning to worry you'd get too sidetracked in the catacombs. You sure did a number on that baby head's ruffian. But oh, look at me, prattling on before you can even get a word in. You must have so many questions, child.
Conversation mode.
How can you know so much? Oh, I can tap into many information channels, sense, vibration, layer ripplings. I can even eavesdrop on the gossip of those nasty worms, though I can't say I appreciate the unrotten little hooligans' naughty vocabularies, or their mangling of the Queen's proper squirmlish. Gladly chick picked the right voice. When I was in we Instar, we enunciated our wriggles, and we certainly never ended an undulation with a right. Right. Of course not. What's with the worms? They are basal manifestation of life concept. Their forms are infinite. You and I are, in a sense, only very specialized worm kind. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on. We went for too low register there. Anyways, huh?
We will have an opportunity to sing that much later,
Oh,
and it will
good,
be
good, 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 good. Huh? Okay. So, a mysterious book, you say? Interesting. That's for something with an optical sense. Apprentice Maggie has been my eye since I embedded. She will no doubt be happy to take a look at it. Uh, oh, oh, okay. Do you know anything about Cecilia? Hmm, well, fungi are close sisters to us worm kind, but she is a secretive one. I only know from her Kimmel scent that she is fairly troubled. I would keep an eye on her, for both her sake and yours. I see. So what about, of course, the anomaly? It's a strange flavor indeed, seeping down from the northwestern tubes. The worms say they've tasted something like it before, and the quarrels and ripplers are avoiding the zone altogether. Not that we'll miss the likes of those brutes. I'm afraid I can't pinpoint an exact location, but you can, as an unripened branchination of this very world. Take a moment to turn around, slowly. All right, oh, ugh. You felt it, didn't you? A juicy surge of nausea. Only you will taste it. That is your compass. Great! Isn't it? Follow the nausea, and you'll find what you seek. But then what? I mean, do you know the embalming machine? Bless his nasty little heart. He is indeed your one certain ticket back to the hospital, and he may very well keep his word. But he is under frightful pressure. There's never any telling what he'll stoop to for the sake of his many investors or his employers, who are quite a bit beyond the grasp of your sensory range, but nor are they of any direct concern. You have been sidetracked enough from your true dilemma. Do, do you mean your offspring? Your offspring? Yes. I'm afraid I little. Bleh. I'm afraid I know little more than yourself. The warm whisper of a strange miasma, a chemical reverberation wafting from the hospital, and slowly but surely bleeding through the zonal barriers. It is this which has drawn comparisons to the nameless contamination of our own realm, hardly surprising given your biological relationship. I do not doubt that this quest you have undertaken will prove integral pieces to your greater puzzle. I I hope so. I don't know if I can help him, but I need to see him. I don't care what happens. Every second I can't, it's like a knife in my back. I need to be there no matter what. You certainly do. I do not want to frighten you, but there is something amiss about the hospital. Oh, you don't say. Especially amiss. Not merely your son's condition. They should not have separated you, and under normal circumstances, they would not. Nor would you be left in such confusion or have needed to respawn as many times as I am smelling. I dare say that there may be outside forces interfering with their operations. Your chair's loud.
Oh, sorry. I never realized how loud it was.
No worries, no worries. It does mean you have a very good microphone, though. Nor would be.
It's
Sorry.
it's it's not a microphone. It is a phone.
Oh. Well, it has a microphone in it. Okay, good to know.
That's true.
I dare say that there may be outside forces interfering with their operations, perhaps even their very perception of the situation. To what end, I cannot imagine. I wish I could offer anything more reassuring, but I cannot predict distant outcomes. At the very least, you are not presently losing time. Return to the hospital, and it will be as you left it. Thank you. That's one small relief, at least. I must say, it has been a delight to chat with such a compassionate world. You are truly as sweet as the many flavors leaking from your remnants. Uh, thanks. We do want to say, concerning the mother, uh, we said in the first stream that she reminds us a lot of Pomni and that we're specifically trying to channel Pomni a bit. We think that because Goosework made the themed song for this webcomic, that she's definitely read it and she's probably taking a lot of inspiration from Fern for Pomni.
Yeah. Although I did look at that video. It turns out it was a commission.
Oh, the song was a commission.
Oglich commissioned it. I That might make it less likely for Gooseworks to have read it, although she still might have.
Yeah, she probably at least checked it out because she made a theme. She had to know about enough about it to make a theme song for it. But yeah,
That's true.
all right, let's keep going. Now, if you'll excuse me, the transmigration has begun. Maggie, take care of these little ones. Can I just ask it? So cool! She must be
the mil-
terrified. Sorry, go ahead.
I The millions of tiny buzzing flies quickly clear out of the slimy dwelling, leaving Magatha a collapsed and silent husk. You were pretty sure that wasn't how metamorphosis is supposed to work, but whatever.
Well, looks like she's dead and I'm out of a job. What a beautiful carcass. She'd be so proud. Oh yeah, smells good too. Hmm. It really does. That's it. I'm leaving. We'll catch up.
I love Maggie's voice, by the way.
Thank you. We forgot
You
it for
step
a moment with the so cool. It's like, you
yeah.
oh right, yours.
You step outside the putrescent hut for a breath of slightly less fetid air, and notice something slightly awry.
Oh, you want some, huh? I'll take you on elongated scalawags. Cecilia?
So it's true. The old dingbat finally croaked.
Told you
Told you so.
so. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
Told you guys. You're surrounded by a slaughtering crowd of ravenous worms and quite possibly extremely doomed. But through a rolling sea of mental chatter, one dated, corny cultural joke bubbles to the surface and refuses to be ignored.
Sorry. How do you pronounce the game that she says?
The worms crawl in, the
Oh wait,
worms
wait,
crawl
not
out,
yet,
the
not yet,
worms.
not yet. We have to read the line. Pinochet. Oh, thank you.
Pinochle. The worms
Pinochle,
play
pinochle
pinochle on
on
your
your
snout.
snout. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't suppose you guys are here for a nice game of pinochle. The worm, the worms crawling, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout.
an ominous chant rises from the using horde, and a huge striped worm slinks forward.
Pinochle,
Pinochle!
pinochle,
Pinochle!
pinochle,
Pinochle!
pinochle, pinochle, pinochle.
The worms
You
crawl
just
in,
had
the
to say it,
worms
didn't
crawl
you?
out.
What? What did I say? Ahem.
Ahem! As per the noble traditions of our honorable four squirmers, the sacred battle of Pinochle shall hereby commence. Party A. The stunted biped and its minuscule cohorts have formerly challenged Party B, all of the worms, for sole claim over the nutritive spoils of the marsh hag's demise. The worms go wild, hissing and gurgling cheers of excitement and hunger. The worms crawl in, the worms
Worms
crawl
crawl
out.
out, the worms play pinochle on your
Pinochle
snout.
on your snout.
They eat your eyes, they'll eat your nose, they'll eat the jelly between your toes. Is that all? No sweat. Not even a world can beat worms at their own game, dear.
As per those very same, completely real and authentic traditions we are helplessly bound to beyond any personal responsibility, the losing party shall be honored via consumption by the winning party across all existing potential iterations of the reality spectrum. May their flesh be sweet, and their concept cores absorbeth with dignity.
Uh oh. So we're really in for it now.
The words simply cannot contain their enthusiasm. They whoop and shriek, flailing like an ocean of unmanned fire hoses. You could hear one of them literally explodes at one point.
So, question before we continue. How do you play Pinochle?
Uh, I play it very poorly. I don't know the rules.
Oh, fair enough. Neither do we.
You think just because I know how to pronounce it, I know how to play it?
Fair enough. We just forgot the lyrics of the song. Damn it.
Well, yeah, the lyrics don't have anything to do with playing Pinochle.
This isn't all the time with you guys, is it? No? Yes. Always.
But whom shall it be? Whom shall slither forth to represent all wormkind in this noblest battle of battles? Next. Suddenly, a familiar visage rises from the crowd. More! No. Could it be? Could it truly be? It is, folks. None other than the legendary Mildred M. Sucker, our undefeated, undefeatable, all time, indisputable, ultimate star champion of our grand game of all games, right here, right now, by some simply incomprehensible twist of fate.
Small
I
break.
can
We just want to appreciate Trench Coat Worm. We just, we love him. We love
I
him.
also I think this guy sold some candy to sold some drugs to Skid and Pump actually.
Skid and Pump. Who are those again?
You know Friday Night Funkin'?
Oh, you, oh, Oh yeah, those two. It's a spooky month.
Yeah,
anyways,
the spooky month.
yeah. Anyways, continue.
I
Con-
can scarcely bear to contemplate how utterly humiliating it would have been if anyone had ever failed a rare opportunity to incapacitate this invincible grand mistress of Pinochle, only to, hypothetically of course, find themselves subsequently facing off against her at her very own game. The crowd erupts into an awkwardly forced cacophony of exaggerated, derisive laughter and a number of other less desirable but not mocking sounds. All are silent as our returning champion ponders her critical first move. This is a delicate moment, folks. One that can easily make or break the outcome of an entire pinochle match.
Trump.
Triumph! Unbelievable, folks! Oh, against all conceivable odds, the Queen of Cards has narrowly pulled off her 999,999th signature first turn victory! Truly a
Dave, E
historic
has to be
moment.
so much longer. The victory has to be so much longer.
Victory!
Yes, perfect.
Truly a historic moment in the glory and perseverance of all
We don't
wormkind.
think this is how you play Pinochle. We don't know how to play Pinochle, but we're pretty sure this ain't it, Chief.
Excuse me. This is our game? How
oh,
would you know?
we mean it's humans also have a version of this game. We guess.
And do you know it? I thought not.
okay.
Look, you play Magic the Gathering. You have no right to complain about one turn kills.
we mean we mean that's only in vintage. We don't play vintage.
Exactly. Well, maybe you should play Vintage and see how the other half lives.
Fair enough.
Anyway, having plunged into the stomach of the monstrous worm, you feel that nasty itch of digestive enzymes assaulting your exposed skin, that familiar itch.
oh,
You think back to the days when missing a rental payment was one of your biggest worries. Now, you've experienced being slowly digested at least twice. And
twice.
that's only twice. I said twice, didn't I?
No, we just wanted to repeat that for emphasis.
Twice. And that's only twice you know of. You hate everything right now. You're pretty sure everything hates you back.
Can't we just cut our way out or use that repellent No. This thing is easily AC 60. Of all the unrotten luck, Staffy and I were Meg's friends. That ought to be us out there eating our corpse. Don't worry, we may be leaving lovely corpses of our own shortly. Reckon you're quite right. Lovely weather for it. What kind of attitude is that? I do not intend to let us die here, not in my own dead body. Could have fooled me. Uh-oh. Time for a cat's fight. How was I supposed to know? Nothing here makes sense. We shouldn't even be the same size. I've just about had it with all this morbid shit, including you.
I just wanted to say I appreciate how you could have cut my head off back there, but you didn't. I think we're even now, but I've got to be on my way before the rest of my brains notice your absence and your reflexes take the reins back. Besides, someone by now has probably invoked Pinochle once more. My people need me. Okay, bye.
We love that. We love that. See?
Thank you.
Told you it was worth sparing, that ugly thing. Well, yeah, you sure did. So where are we? Looks like the Bone Flats. Actually quite a bit closer to our goal. No wonder I feel a little sicker than usual. Even considering where we just were, I think I need to lie down a little while. Good a place as any to set up camp. I'll get the fire going. Yeah, okay, set fire to my dead guts. Why not? Who has marshmallows? Oh, I do. I was joking. You know what? I would love some.
You're taking a breather. If you want to reorganize inventories, ask your party members any questions, or hash out any plans, now's your time. Actually, I think
Hmm?
I'm gonna go get some water. Be
Oh,
right back.
all right. We'll just wait. Hello, loyal viewers. All one of you. Hello, our one loyal viewer. Hi. We're taking a small little break because Legend wants to take a small little break. So don't worry. Oh, it really was a small little break, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm,
there's water in the living room. I just grabbed a bottle.
fair enough. Uh, we just checked our views. We apparently only have 5 right now, but we do have one concurrent viewer. Hello, concurrent
What?
viewer.
5? That's like 500 more than usual. No, 500%.
Actually, our other 2 streams ahead. Well, we've already
Hmm,
had a few views, so we're just yeah. Sorry, the VOD will get a lot more views, so let's not worry about that.
that's
Uh,
true. Actually, wait, do vlogs just tend to get better views?
we guess it's more that because for Americans we can be considered a late night streamer. They those people tend to watch our streams after the fact when they have better free time. You know.
True, true.
Hmm.
Anyway, you double, triple, and quadruple check that everything that the marshmallows are not,
It's
in
with
fact,
everyone.
with everyone, that the marshmallows are not, in fact, made from any locally grown gelatin, or that the bizarre looking, bubbly sounding fire isn't dangerously radioactive or anything. Not that either could be much worse than anything else you've been wallowing in as of late. You're just getting past the smell of your own giant burning hair cells and starting to relax a little when your companions begin to bombard you with questions.
We love the fire
Conversation.
here. We love the fire having its own unique vibe.
Yeah, Bog Leech is really good at that.
Hmm. Anyways, conversation mode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
have fun.
So, what's your name, anyhows? Huh? Oh, it's don't be rude now, Maggie. This is a whole unripened world you're talking to. It's only proper to address her as such. So, world, what did you do with yourself before all this hubbub? Uh, this and that. Odd jobs. I was just starting school, actually. Seems funny now. I was kind of considering something in medicine. Medicine is no laughing matter. We're certainly grateful for the architecture. Yeah, how does that work exactly? Didn't you say we weren't necessarily walking around in my body? Like, not in a really literal physical way? I can answer that. It's just your basic perceptual osmosis coil. Like when a Quiflamet experiences flume dribble and the leakage manifests a new stunk window and a conjoined existo branch. Kid stuff, really. Oh, okay. I think what we really ought to know is what exactly brought you here. Now that you mention it, what did Magatha mean about your offspring world?
You decide there's not much reason to hide anything from these people after what you've already been through together.
I have a son, barely a year old. He got sick, and it just kept getting worse. Worse than I thought was possible. Nothing helped. Nobody we saw had ever heard of symptoms like his, but but they didn't seem like they cared either. I mean, I know doctors have to keep up a professional tone, but I knew some of these doctors. This wasn't even like them. And how could anyone be so casual when a child is falling apart on them? I mean, almost literal.
You you gag slightly. Your head swims for a moment, and the memory fades. You suddenly don't even know what you were talking about exactly.
Focus, hun. What were his symptoms? I I can't even. It's like there's different answers to that question at the same time. What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. You're just all topsy turvy in a layer range you don't quite belong to. Who knows what might be interfering with your realities and what's not? What can you remember? I remember green? Green what? Green everything. Green coming out of him. Patterns on him. Patterns around him. A smell. How's a smell green and light? He was glowing? It didn't seem possible. It was like a horror movie. Why the hell didn't they care? These doctors of yours, what did they say? Nonsense. Garbage. Up his vitamins. Somebody needs a nap. It was like they were just going through the motions, reading off a script. Like they almost didn't totally connect what I was showing them. They all go through this at that age. They say no. They don't. I'm pretty sure I'd know if they did. Everyone would know. Calm down, dear. What did they try to do for her? Everything. Injections, pills, creams. I got so desperate I let them talk me into herbs and magnets and junks. I knew it was foolish, but nothing was making a difference. The last thing we tried was an injection. They said it could be an allergy, that he might need a steroid. What kind of allergy makes your skin grow too fast? I don't know what happened then. I think we went home. I put him to bed. The next thing I knew, I woke up in that terrible hospital. How terrible exactly? Horrible. Disgusting. That creepy little germ doctor, no offense, didn't seem to know his from a hole in the wall. And they had a lot of holes in the wall. I killed a rock in one of them. It was just like that weird cluelessness and incompetence we were getting from our regular doctors, cranked up to some cartoonish level, nightmarish, asinine. I think I got murdered by a sandwich once. I wish any of this made any sense to me. I really do. It doesn't sound right at all. Sounds to me like some weirdo wires getting crossed. Maybe something's discombobulated in your zones. No small wonder the hospital got involved. What did Magatha mean about something interfering with them? Ain't nobody perfect. Especially not when you're trying to manage completely different zones and all. But the hospital folks shouldn't be as useless as you're saying. Come to think of it, I can't shake the sense that I should understand more about this than I'm currently managing. Your child's illness, our zone's unknown contamination, the hospital's deterioration. It's almost certainly connected.
Night seems to fall, which you're assured is merely the natural cycle of luminescent fungi. You don't bother to ask why you can hear crickets chirping. You continue to chat, though you feel a slight sense of unease, a particularly weird sort of presence.
Do you have any guesses what could be going on? What kind of thing can cause interference like that? I'm afraid I can't even begin to speculate. The perception range is quite large. Infinity large. Awful lot of weird stuff out there. Warp ticklers, half shamblers, furlers, folders, rebirthinizers, cones, pseudocones, gel funnels, billy wiggles, bellhops, the goal, gramps, rare pepes, everything that can perceive something also perceives something that perceives something. Exponentation like. Everyone keeps talking about perception. I still don't get it. Things exist because you perceive them. You exist because things perceive you. Nothing to it. This reminds us of that one philosopher. I think it was George Berkeley or something. He believed that all of existence, that he believed that atoms and matter didn't exist, right? And that all of reality was based off of perception. So, in order for reality to exist, there must he argued that there must be a god because he would have to perceive everything at once in order to maintain this thing, which falls apart pretty quickly. But it was he was a philosophical thinker. Sorry, that was a tangent.
Bro forgot his object permanence.
He left it at the store. Okay.
Yeah, you should really, find it.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. What happens to something if there's nothing perceiving it? Ain't possible. On some layer or another, even your marshmallow is thinking thoughts. Great. I think you've confused her enough, Maggie. We should all try to relax and set off for the what's it after a good rest. Celia, you've been awfully quiet. Are you feeling well? Not really a campfire banter mode. Actually, I need to go, void some cytoplasm. Hey, leave me that weird book they were talking about. Maybe it's important.
Celia sits up abruptly and slinks off behind the nearest outcropping of bone, leaving the strange book you had her carry. Read the creepy book.
Alright, that book. I had the weirdest urge to buy it. Chatter in my head. The store guy said he couldn't read it without blacking out for some reason. He kept it chained up. Simple latch. Ain't even locked, but yeah. The old ganglia are buzzing something fierce. This thing ain't from around here, that's for sure. But can you read it? Alone? Probably bust me wide open. I can filter the concept for you if we take it simultaneous like. But we're both gonna need a good nap to cool off. And and well, from a cursorial type glance, I think you might have got bamboozled. This reads like something just for little ones. Little ones? It's a book for whippersnaps. I don't know whose, or rather what's whippersnaps, but it ain't exactly an autobiography. Every other time I doubt those little voices, I end up regretting it. Kitty book or not, they must have known it was important, right? They obviously wouldn't make me buy a weird alien baby book because it has a neat cover or something. Let's do it.
Hello, it's the Buzzers. We totally would and did do that.
Think we'll read this too. Our voice is getting pretty tired, but we're having too much fun. There once was a beautiful, perfect birthday cake. And there was never, ever anything else. Everything was fine. The cake enjoyed being the only thing there ever should have been, until, without warning, it began to feel unwell. As the innocent, sweet cake grew increasingly ill, things began being that were not cake. Terrible things. Hello. Awful garbage things with dumb baby nonsense thoughts like, how can there be cake before anyone exists to make it? And whose birthday is it anyhow? The cake was very rightfully angered by these filthy clown ideas for the stink brains of gross tools. But nobody even cared. Things kept flagrantly existing and remorselessly not being the cake, all right in front of the poor cake's precious virginal eyes. Everything became ruined and disgusting forever. Soon, all that remained of the cake were a few small crumbs. But the crumbs remembered.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah, we tried to go for a princess voice at first, and Well, you could hear how unhinged we managed to get.
Good, good. You have little time to ponder the short, cryptic storybook before, just as Mackie predicted, the two of you completely pass out. It's the first sleep you've been aware of in a long time. You dream about many of the things you've seen, and some of the things you haven't. Yet. Yo.
This is cool.
Yeah. Come on. And her sleeping. Oh, it's little Maggie. Little Maggie is the pillow.
Ah, hello.
Hello, friend. Just click the. You are violently awoken by the sheer intensity of your final, nonsensical dream vision and the indescribable sense of horror and revulsion that came with it. Your heart races and you almost feel like you're about to vomit, but the memory is already fading.
This reminds us, we had a dream the other night. One of our favorite video essayists, Cal Calgren, was saying something. It was like a video playing in a fridge, and we forget everything that he was saying. But the last line was, "But what if you were introduced to Mickey Mouse now?" And there was some vague, creepy image there, and for some reason, we woke up extremely scared because the us in the dream understood the implications of such a question, but we don't. What if we only knew of Mickey Mouse as an adult? What could have been so horrifying about that it woke us up? Dreams are strange.
Maybe, maybe not an adult, or not just an adult. Maybe someone with no reference for childlike wonder.
Hmm. Well, obviously we still have a reference for childlike wonder without Mickey Mouse, but
I know, but like, what if you met Mickey Mouse with no reference for childlike wonder? And
oh, you
we're all
mean like you mean like if you met him like actually? If we hadn't, even with a sense of childlike wonder, we think we'd be horrified, you know? Assuming that he's like in a realistic style and not like animated, right?
I mean, I'm just thinking of like a mouse guy.
Fair
Like
enough.
you know how Magic the Gathering does animal people?
Yeah. All right. Then we'd probably think that he was cute and whimsical.
Yeah.
Still not sure
Anyway,
why it scared us. It's probably just the brain being a brain, you know?
and yours, well, it definitely has it's definitely a bit
Hang-ups.
scatterbrained.
Yeah. And some hang-ups as well.
Yeah. You feel as refreshed as you're probably ever going to be. The subtly throbbing nausea telling you to head north, where you abruptly come to another river, or perhaps part of the same one you already crossed.
Can you do this
Hey,
line? Our voice is very tired.
hey there. You certainly look like you could all use a nice refreshing swim. The flailing rubbery worms speak in high fuck. Bogleach, describe the voices before I do them. In high
Okay.
pitched unison. They sound as though they're constantly struggling not to laugh. That's literally my door voice.
Ugh. Rapid worms. Grizzly devils if there ever were.
Ah, come on. Give us a chance. We'll be quick, we promise.
Can't we make a bridge out of something? We have before. Even Mildred would have feared a squiggle of rapid worms. They won't completely leave liquid, but their reach is long and they are voracious. We won't even get close enough to fight them, never let alone cross, before we're sucked apart. Sucked apart? Sucked apart.
Hot.
Pot.
You decide to explore a little more. There's no way around the cliffs to the east, but to the west, the river picks up abruptly and plunges into the jagged bone valley below. The worms follow.
What if we made a bridge, then used that worm repellent on it? Then the bridge itself, at the very least, won't be eaten anytime soon. Can we put the attraction on something and distract them? Rapid worms are rapid. It's doubtful they can be distracted for long unless something can draw them away in a hurry. Maggie, staff, do you have any ideas? Not unless you need some broken biomatter mended. I can direct small swarms to Dippertites, of course. Swarms of what? The reproductive stage of my eocytes. You were there when Magda was reborn into roughly 60 million of them. Can we put the attractant on those? The stuff's pretty toxic. They'd probably croak right click and serve as nothing but a quick appetizer for our vermiform antagonators right here. Mighty tasty though, just not as a base for marshmallow. Marshmallow?
Oh
Not
yes,
just,
marshmallows.
not, sorry, not just as a base for marshmallows. Marshmallow.
By the way, marshmallows are made of bugs in real life.
Yeah, we know. Wait,
Yeah.
no, we're thinking of something else. We didn't know about marshmallows. Or did we? We don't remember.
Collagen?
Possibly. Anyways,
Uh,
continue.
assemble a
Continue
decoy.
your reading, peasant. Sorry.
Bah! Yes, my queen.
Okay, shut up. Continue.
Assemble a decoy. The cacophony of ideas intruding upon your mind slowly fit together into a coherent, if bizarre, notion.
Maggie, this is going to sound weird, but I'm going to put the worm attractant on the bubble suit thing. Do you think you could fill it with flies and have it draw the worms over the falls? That all? Oldest trick in the book. Stand back. Subsidy. For a day. With the comedy.
Woohoo! Existing! The fly filled membrane does a jaunty dance, and a few flips and a series of stretches. Wowee! All this being sure is neato beans!
uh, why is it doing that?
Oh, wow, hey there, you're pretty much my mom. Wow, thanks for having the idea of me and all. Existing's really something else. What can I do for you while I'm still a thing?
Nothing. We just need you to... Sorry. Nothing. We just need you to take a plunge off of this here pussful and get ate up by some rapid worms on account of our friend here's powerful attracted to this here particular mortal coil. Huh!
Oldest trick in the book. No sweat.
Now, wait a minute. Are you like a person? Is this okay?
I am now. Sure. Thanks to you guys. I am now, sure. Thanks to you guys. Then I'll just utterly and permanently cease to be on all perceptible pseudo-conceptual levels. No sweat.
Jeez, no, we can think of something else.
Ah, come on, Mom. Other Mom is cool with it.
Can, can you just not call me that? It's kind of personal.
Oh, no sweat. Mother, Mama, Mommy, if I'm only ever gonna exist this self thing for a few more moments, I can at least have the courtesy to get that right.
No, it's not that. It. I just. Why. Why does this work this way? We didn't need to bring something to life. Oh dear, you're still not understanding. Everything works this way. You work this way. The self you experience is only one possible composite interpretation of interactions between many neurons. They, in turn, a temporary arrangement of molecules with dreams and ideas of their own. Why, get enough of you grays in one room, and there's a consciousness entirely distinct from its components. I had a lovely chat with one over tea during an internship. Until, of course, the movie let out, initiating the breakdown of my good chum's definition sphere and disintegration of his conceptual parameters back into compartmentalized and unentangled individual perceptoids. Anything we use to cross this river is going to be part of a being to someone. whether or not our perception spheres overlap. Everything you are and everything you do brings perceptoids and conceptualized into and out of existence. It's just
Yeah.
natural.
Wait, sorry.
It's just
Yeah.
natural. Let us finish our.
You first.
Okay. It's just natural.
Yeah, we all go sooner or later anyway. In my case, sooner. Might as well go out in style. Hey, is that a raft? You ought to launch me off that there cliff. That'll get their attention.
Can somebody pull me over and let me off the universe for a minute? Course we can't, you goof. We ain't no moths.
You
we
continue to protest, but your makeshift. Yeah.
sorry, we're just wondering if that's a reference to something. Anyways, continue.
You continue to protest, but your makeshift friend practically drags you to the cliff and plants himself in the raft. There seems to be no conceivable way to talk him out of this, and you finally give up.
Fly guy,
Yeah, Ma?
you're uh you're doing a great job. Really great. I'm
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
I'm really proud.
See you around. Not literally, but you know what I mean. As happy as it seems about the whole situation, you can't help but look away as the thing that just started calling you its mother is shoved unceremoniously off the edge. Yeah!
Sorry,
Bring it on!
sorry, we're unironically tearing up. Oh
I think you're
god.
supposed to.
Ding ding. Oh god. It did help us get into character, we'll tell you that much.
Break the ledge. The worms are already finished. The worms are already finished eating by the time they disappear into the foggy depths below. You're left alone long enough to hammer one of the stakes into a fissure and drop the ledge down across the river.
So that's it then. We created and killed somebody in the span of about 5 minutes for this. Maggie, if we did all that again, I mean, the flies, would he be back? Different dipterities, different situation. A collective void is a one shot. Oh, this is really bothering you, isn't it? I've had to do a lot of weird stuff. I've had to kill a lot of weird stuff. None of it called me mom, and none of it was just so I could walk across a rock either. Or bone, whatever. My bone! Ugh! I wasn't even sure there was such a thing as death anymore. I mean, total non existence. Not while gallivanting around my own corpse like this. He was happy to do it, dear. He unexistentialized doing what he loved. So that really is what an unexistentializer does. Sure, unexistence in any form, any place, ever again. It's usually the norm. It's usually the norm for gray zoners, actually. Once the biofunctions shut down, you need branchionation to keep germinating layers. As a multidimensional traveler, we visited a few afterlives, but that's that's all VTuber war stuff.
Your nausea grows stronger as you navigate the narrow path, approaching a clearing in some sort of jagged cavern. Your head throbs as the strange little figure crosses your path.
The hell is for a harmed way? Because it's a secret find?
The thing's buzzing. Shrill words are more of a sensation than a sound.
What? What? Looks like a friend of yours, Four Limbs. Just a mag boil. Sorry, varmints. Leak into zones where the. Oh, sorry. Just a mag boil. Sorry, varmints. Leak into Leak into zones where there's an unstable bleed. Nothing knows from where. Was a big do again. A red surprise tickles woman in glee. What? What's it trying to say? Nothing. They ain't make no sense, not nowheres to nobody. On the plus on the plus side, we are definitely nearing something that shouldn't exist in our zone. What's fun?
The little creature retreats into the cavern as you approach. The entrance is littered with the remains of oddly identical skeletons.
Fine. Whatever.
You descend into the ominous chasm with your friends. You find a grotesque cavern of hollowed out bone tissue and moist, spongy marrow. Those pale little creatures scamper from the light at every turn. The chamber, or rather your head, echoes with their distant whimpering.
Two paths. Neither's feeling worse than the other. Hold your horseflies. Let me buzz the place. Buzz the place? We're not making and or murdering someone again, are we? Nah, nothing that fancy. The local dipper, the low, the local dipperterites will just shoot me a rough approximation of the residency. Just a moment.
Maggie wolfs down a large butterscotch from her rations and scribbles on the wrapper with some partially melted hunks of licorice.
Yeah. Huh? Clack. Lack. Lack. Where to start here? The swarm's got some strong feelings around some parts, but your sentiments may vary. Never any guessing what'll grab their interest.
Next,
We have a feeling that dead things are gonna attract their interests.
go west first. You decide to check out the happy room just to the west, then return and investigate a large central room to the north. The chamber between is small, only one of you will fit through at a time. Crumpled next to a pile of bones is a brochure. Dr. Balmer's retirement preservatives. Are you tired of devouring your own world as you await inevitable self-destruction? We'll do it all for you.
Oh no. Gentrification is a part of embalming as a metaphor for gentrification
Pretty much, yeah.
and
Like,
colonialism, we're also assuming.
colonialism is kind of interesting. It's kind of like its own thing, but you could definitely read it that way.
Hmm.
Continue west. You continue to the large room marked with the happy face. Your comrades file in behind you. You can
Ugh.
see and unfortunately smell what got the flies so excited. The thing responsible for the mass peers at you with luminous eyes, but does not attack. The end of a broken chain lies on the floor. The other end trails into another chamber. You're dwelling a little on the weird brochure. By now, your friends have either heard or deduced that Dr. Balmer sent you on this errand, yet they're still helping you. You're not sure if you should talk about it or not. Head down and maybe have a chat about Balmer.
All right.
You hop down the sloping hole into another large cavern. A strange object bombs ominously in a pool of decomposing juices, but doesn't approach. As you and your friends poke around, currently keeping a safe distance from the pool, you decide to share the brochure you found and probe them a little.
So, I found this pamphlet thing. Your chair is loud.
Sorry, I'm just
It's
getting a
fine.
pillow
It's
because it's
fine.
really hot.
It's fine. It's fine. Wish we had a pillow right now. A pillow would be great. Uh, so, I found this pamphlet thing. What's the deal with this bomber guy, anyway? Huh, that's the deal. Bit of a loudmouth about our inevitable destructuation, but a decent sort of type over tea. Real shiny like. Ah, the preserves. Not a bad place if you're into existing longer. Aren't you? We exist. We exist to decompose. We either extinguish ourselves as we extinguish our zone, the preservators extinguish us first and repurpose it, or we agree to an extension in retirement, decomposing a steady stream of fresh material. So, why don't you? Why should we? It may not be our preference to be terminated en masse by bomber soup, but it beats having to pick up and move just to drag out our power span in a foreign environment. That's it? You just roll over and die? Everything's gotta eventually. May as well stay home to do it. But what if there's some other way? Can't we stop him? We would certainly consider a fourth option, but he has as much a right to pursue his purpose as we do, and he simply happens to be better and faster at it. That's all. Now, for all we know, this anomaly could threaten what little we have left, and he alone may have the means of neutralizing such a hazard. More importantly, cooperation with him is your only ticket out of here. You, you have, you got that right. You're all just so accustomed to death. Incredible destructive skills as always, Worm.
Next. Intermission!
Happy anniversary! Oh god, you again. Where is this? Can you believe it's been a whole year? What? What's been a year? Though only to them, of course. Them? Which them? And they've
I'm the
all
buzzer.
ah. And they've all been so patient with this arc. They deserve something special. Take it off, Bergs!
Thanks for making insufficient medical practice. These conditions are deplorably unfavorable. A success for an entire year.
That's nice.
Anyway, where were we?
uh, yes. Here.
Poke the floating thing before you leave.
Uh, I don't think that's a good idea. Poke!
You shouldn't be here yet.
Oh, good lord!
How's that son of yours?
What did you say? Don't listen to it. It's probably just picking up echoes of your.
Still alive, is he? What a shame. You better wait here while I fix that.
I'll fix you!
Oh my. Before anyone can offer further protest or an escape, the putrid monster surges forward, soggy tongue flapping and withered arms flailing. Battling ghostly physician worm, level 7.
Ding 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 ding. Dun 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 dun
Going
dun dun dun
blues,
dun dun.
every.
Uh
Next.
oh. OBS Studio's already starting to bug out. Thankfully, we're recording this. We are, right? Yes, we are.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm checking the screen now. It's lagging.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's
Yeah,
continue.
penis. The
Oh,
stream will never know I said penis. Maggie attacks with lightning bolt. Strike roll 8. Success. Maggie shouts some Latin and waves her staff in a circle. A jagged stream of flies crackles out of the darkness and surges against the heinous monstrosity, inflicting upon it the idea of electricity. This is slightly stronger than usual at the moment because Maggie is currently bigger, of course. That's how things work around here. Damage roll, numbers.
yeah.
Oh my! Enemy turn. Ghastly physician worm used health transfusion. The monster's tongue fires from its slobbering maw like a
Chameleon.
chameleon.
Don't worry, you'll read it when you read it. Anyways.
You swing your +1 axe. Strike roll 21. Critical strike +1 damage bonus. The axe buries deep in the soft, spongy, rotten face of the creature, greenish ichor spurting loudly from its maw and open eye socket. Damage roll with +2 boost. Numbers.
4 damage. Yes, you
Ghostly
see it.
acquired. Antiquated medical model. This crude object wouldn't have possibly been useful, could it?
Hmm. It has been useful, especially when you don't have access to reading or writing. We think that's where the voodoo doll comes from. It's not actually meant to do magical records. It's because, you know, slaves weren't allowed to write, so they had to use voodoo dolls as basically a medical record to see what worked and what didn't.
That sounds about right.
Yep, and then white people ruined it.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I,
obviously
I, I,
not all of them,
I
but you know what we mean.
no, no, no. I wasn't. I was gonna say they were already enslaving black people. White people were already kind of doing the worst.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But they just continue to do bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
Although, if we're being entirely fair, I think I'd rather have my culture misrepresented than be enslaved.
Yeah, true.
I
Well,
don't know, kind of comparing apples to
oranges.
toxic waste.
Yeah. Well, apples are healthy. Like rotten apples versus toxic waste.
Right, comparing apple juice that has had like gallons of sugar poured into it with toxic waste.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Coca-Cola. Anyway, yeah. Head towards the sleepy room. You go north, following that mysterious chain to a new room. Your nausea throbs. You are surrounded by those clammy looking little gremlins, murmuring away in the dark.
um, we must be getting closer to something pretty weird. That Belgium face thing wasn't weird enough. Why did it say those things? Probably manifested from your core, cobbled together a bioform from your experiences and anxieties. That or were a bona fide doc from another layer. Come by to see what's up.
Continue to sleepy room. You enter the chamber the flies seem to find sleep inducing.
That's it? A book? This isn't gonna be about cake again, is it?
Before you can even touch it, the strange book begins to vibrate and forcefully flips open.
Oh
How
god!
doody doo! How are you, fine readers, tonight?
Oh god, is that again? Is it a little eating if Eddie could tell him for me? How many books am I now? Even though to work wanted away from this. Am I the thing was I ever human to be er so far so bad I guess?
Not you, silly diddle. I'm addressing all them juicy readers out there. How doodly doo!
Great, it's bonkers. What else is new? Shh. That's the esteemed Professor Lexi Covermus. He must be dropping in from the library. Let him do whatever he's here to be doing, and you'll probably be fine. Uh,
You tasty looking folks haven't been librarying near enough to close the circuits. Tell you what, if you promise to enjoy some fine literature from your zone's most convenient local depository, I'll let you have a freebie. Just this once. Just to be real neighborly like. What do you say?
deal.
Yeah. Promise to read more often. Well, ain't that just the bee's knees?
We
A
noticed
deal
that
that.
his glasses are his actual eyes.
Yeah.
Weird.
Or his eyes are his eyes, and his glasses just have eyes.
One to two.
Or both. Why
Both.
not?
Both. Both. Both's good.
Yeah. Well, ain't that just the bee's knees? A deal's a deal. For no charge at all, I'll let you nice morsels pick out one fine item from your ever growing shelf here in our fantabulous intrazonal omnipotential library. Yep, check it out. Bonus
We're
material.
already one step ahead of you. You can keep reading.
Yeah. Uh, Whatever you pick out, I can pass on to anybody else you like. Even the savory green protacinator you seem to enjoy pushing around lately. Plenty of things she didn't Plenty of things you don't know yet in all them tasty files and journals and whatnot. You pick it out, she gets to read it. Better choose real careful like next time not be life and death. You never do know.
Hmm. We think. All right.
Yeah, we might want to read a couple of these because they are really good.
Yeah. Oh, these all
I
appear on pages later. It says here, book files, books from it.
Oh no,
So
those are like we saw the cake. That's one of the books, I think.
yeah, the cake
We see other.
story. That's the first one, and then later on we'll see understanding concept course, which is the one we really want to read. The very hungry original flesh, which we have a feeling has something to do with the cake story.
Yeah.
The
All
gray
right.
zone in you is also interesting. There's a few here. There's a lot here.
Yeah, there are also, there's also spoilers there. I'd suggest
Yeah, let's just keep going.
next page. Item chosen. The tiny bookworm sways to some inaudible rhythm, nodding his little head as though affirming equally inaudible dialogue. Boy, howdy do! You could sure use some organizationing. Ever consider?
Uh huh. This reads like some part. This reads like parts of some bad autobiography. Is it helpful? I don't know. If it's for real, then we aren't the first human beings to wake up in the hospital like that. That seems comforting to know. Yeah, but it doesn't end well. It almost feels like a threat. Something wants me to know that this person never went home. It needn't be a threat. Perhaps they simply want to warn you. Or perhaps that story simply isn't complete. Yeah, maybe. We better keep going.
Go back and follow the chain.
Never break the chain. Sorry, continue.
I know from that one song to never break the chain.
Mhm.
The mysterious metal chain leads you up to a large open chamber and disappears through a hole much too small to follow. More importantly, the cavern is illuminated by a pulsing, glistening horror with a crackling flame for a face. Even this doesn't explain how hot you're suddenly feeling, and you're getting hotter fast.
A fever worm. I don't think you should linger for long. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Who do
I've
you
been,
want to
I've,
read this?
I've been taking all the worms. You can have this one.
All right. Oh no, let her linger. It's been so long since I've enjoyed a good brain fry.
The monster pulses louder, its flame glowing vibrantly. Your skull begins to pound, sweat cascades down your face, and you begin to feel woozy. Yeah,
Uh,
I
the
feel that
worm,
right.
the worm emanates a fever from it.
Yeah, I can. Man, it's hot up here in the fucking north. I can only imagine how the south must feel.
Mhm.
Retreat. No sooner do you get in your head to, no sooner do you get it in your head to flee, than when the world seems to spin. The next thing you know, you're back in the first chamber.
We almost lost you there for a second. A fever worm is not to be trifled with. Not for an organism such as yourself, anyway. How are you feeling? Better. I mean, back to just the nausea this place was already giving me. It would be in our best interest to avoid the fever worm for the time being. Before I zonked out, I had a thought. Did you try pulling that weird chain? We agreed it could potentially trigger some sort of death trap, for all we knew. So I gave it a powerful good yank. You sure did. Didn't do nothing. Not this end, anyways.
Maggie hangs her head and kicks the ground.
Oh, look, glitched
Oh,
next button. Glitched next button.
oh, Bog Leech, fix this.
Bog leech. Bog leech, fix this. Bog leech, cure
Bog Leech,
cure cancer. Fix
Bog
world
Leech,
hunger.
Bog Leech, kill him with hammers.
Oh, there's a shadow. Ooh. You head up.
Explore north. You
Sorry.
head up towards the small room where the path splits on your map. But as you hoist yourself through the claustrophobic cavity, you could swear something darts in the darkness. Another worm, perhaps. Next. In the chamber just north of your starting point lies the bloodied carcass of a worm.
Somebody do this while I was out of it. Celia, this amateur work. These holes were made with something blunt. If it was already here, shouldn't the bugs have marked it on the map? Not if this only just happened. Ain't smelling nice and ripe yet.
Hmm. The dead worm isn't offering anything else of interest to you. The footing in the next room is tricky, and you go in first. There are two paths from here, and one of those little creatures stands between them. You notice it isn't retreating into the dark like the others.
A red begins again. It does a one big. You really are trying to say something, aren't you?
The little
So
thing spends a moment hopping from one foot to the other.
it can do a soft red trick was expressed.
It flails its tiny muppety arms at the left path.
Is that bad? It can do a big red nausea extrusions for a wet gag family? Uh, I'm sorry, I don't understand. A green amazement must fear to go.
Without warning, it dashes into the left hole. North. You're not sure if the little guy wanted you to. Yeah. You're not
Mhm.
sure if the little guy wanted you to follow or not follow. And your head chatter, as far as you can tell through the waves of nausea, isn't certain either. You decide to take the initiative and follow into the massive central chamber.
A red, a red, a red, a red. The hell is that? Looks like an old polyp. Real old. Pre-mortis. I had a polyp? Normal, dear. They come and go from most bioforms before they're ever noticed. This would have been quite minor from your perspective. From ours, it appears to be obstructing something rather important. I do feel sicklier than ever. The closer I get to it, even looking at it, I feel like gagging. Then our goal is most definitely on the other side of this monolith. Can we dig through it? Not without seriously heavy duty equipment. If we had a powerful enough corrosive, perhaps, or better yet, an explosive. Is that writing on it? Yeah. Can you read it? Sure, but it ain't a word for polite company. Oh, nice. A red, a red, a red. A red,
I,
a red, a red, a red.
I love your little magboil voice.
Thank you.
Enter the happy room. You take the eastern path from the polyp room, entering another cavern the flies marked favorably.
Oh, God.
It's been mutilated even farther. There's no mistaking the dead worm you stumbled upon only minutes ago. While you were poking around in the last room, something dragged it here and added it to a thoroughly rotten pile of other corpses. Those ghostly little beings are picking over the heap and shoving handfuls of gore into their eyes.
For memories. Maybe even a one off. Intense vibrations. Very high level.
Go south. For now, you leave the mysterious monster alone and investigate the last two southeast rooms on your map. One is more or less empty. The other.
That smell. Methane, sulfur. My mouth should be watering, but there's something else. Can't quite place it. I ain't feeling too well. It's how he smelled. My son. Leaking. His skin.
Oh, touched a nerve, have I? I thought this tasted like a juicy form.
I really don't want to be here right now. Then we don't need to be. Your emotional well being is more important. Best we steer clear anyways. One spark in here and none of us would be left to enjoy the fritters. Oh,
The
that's
fritters.
oh, that's bucked.
That
That's
is
bucked.
very fucked.
Yeah,
I think the worms are all like a sort of psychological horror.
yeah.
You hastily exit the reeking abode of the gaseous worm. It still stinks somewhat in the outer chamber, but the fumes seem to disperse quickly throughout the caverns.
Are you alright to continue, world? Yeah, I think so. Actually, didn't you say earlier we might need an explosion? Yes, if I can trust the vibrations, explosive force should shatter or at least loosen that polyp blocking our way. Couldn't that cause a cave in? It shouldn't. The polyp is hard, dry, and desiccated. The surrounding cavern is a more yielding material. Compare striking a dried bone versus striking a knot of leather. The fever worm thing. Was that really on fire? It's kind of hard for me to tell what's what around here. Yes, it communicates the concept of a fever with its literal flame. Worms and their pretentious bloody symbolism. So, we just need these two worms in the same place, right? At the very least, we need this one's gas and
Aw, Fogleech fixed this.
Bogleach, give him his friend back.
Fogleech, give his friend do the Boba Fett thing to his friend.
Bogleach, give the little guy a lollipop. One of the big swirly ones.
Yeah, and a propeller hat.
Exactly. Okay, listen, we don't want any trouble. We just need.
And I'm. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you did it perfectly, actually.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. I interrupted myself interrupting you.
Well, because of stream delay, you said it at the exact right point you needed to say it. So,
An emergency craniectomy? Yes. Have you penciled in for 6 o'clock? Hold still. A bizarre form undulates swiftly and silently from the dark. Bigger than you expected. Much bigger. Level 12. Unnecessary surgery worm.
no,
You
no.
won't you won't feel a thing eventually.
All right, start choosing.
Start choosing what?
Uh, we were talking to the comment section of this.
Wait, there's comments?
Oh, right. For the fight thing. The fight thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, that
right,
was
right, right.
confusing of us. This is such a horrifying design. Great work on Fogleach's
Yep,
part.
yep. Bongleach is the goat. There's nothing else I can say. But he just keeps being the goat of unnerving designs, which are sort of like
Mm.
funny or cute on their own.
This is nice because we can give our voice a break.
Yes, my turn.
Yes.
Staff boosts you. You feel gross and uncomfortable as bacterial matter flows over your body, but you feel pretty strong. You get +1 to all rolls this turn. Celia used Burgle. Celia manages to find a single particularly loose object on the monstrosity. Item stolen. Rusty surgical hook. Rusty, but still strong and incredibly sharp. You swing your +1 axe. Strike roll 17. Success. Damage roll with +2 boost. 3 damage. Maggie attacks with Lightning Bolt. The worm is blasted by a river of insects embodying the idea of lightning. Its metallic components appear to draw the blast, but its oily latex covering appears to absorb much of the effect. -1 to all damage rolls. Damage roll with -1 penalty. More damage. Feels good. Enemy turn. The creature clasps its fingers together, coils up its body for a moment, and propels a mighty fist straight into Maggie. 7 damage.
No!
Well, Maggie's dead. Madeline Yana.
Doesn't look like.
Staff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Staff heals Maggie. Staff transfers a portion of her biomass to Maggie's 1d20 +1 result, 14 hit, 3 damage. I don't feel so good. Anybody here a real doc? The monster's head, hands, tumbles to the floor.
Mr.
Monster,
Stark, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. Monster defeated. Acquired. Gigantic rubber tube. The sleeve of a monstrous worm's titanic latex glove seems as though it just might come in handy.
The voice we gave her, it's very funny to know that she just speaks very casually at points.
She is technically a D&D nerd through all this.
Yes, yes, exactly.
You give Staff the rubber tube and remaining adhesive. She runs the tube from the gas worm's room to the polyp room. She remarks how similar this is to nuts.
Ooh, look at that one. That one's clearly meant to be her. Gods.
They're all her.
Dear, I'm sure we're all stricken. This place is gorgeous, and the fragrance, I can scarcely believe what I'm smelling. So it ain't just me, is it? It shouldn't even be possible, but my sniffers ain't not never lied. Indeed, the growth in here is unmistakably post-mortem. I ain't think it's all the same post neither. I think you're right. Varying stages of cell death. Do you know what this could mean? Oh, we used Celia's voice. Sorry,
Be older.
be older. You're telling a 900-year-old immortal this, but okay. I think you're right. Varying stages of cell death. Do you know what this could mean? That it's an ongoing process, dying off almost as fast, but you feel the vibration.
You had long come to see these beings as only people, however strangely they might be shaped. But right now, as you watch them strip the putrid flesh from a bloated mockery of your own face,
You okay?
all you see are things. Calm down. They're still your friends.
It's taking a little bit. I really need to be alone for a minute. What's eating you? There's plenty to go around, you know.
Not the
The arts
not the
glitched
time,
out.
Raggy.
Mm, oh dear. Do you suppose we've been uncouth? Do you suppose we've been uncouth? Had to remember the old lady voice. Oh, who cares? Miss World doesn't resolve around herself. Ah!
That's Fern.
Yeah, that's what we're assuming. So we don't know how to scream well. We're
And don't
not
worry,
sure.
Discord hated anyway.
Fair enough. Ding.
Pose as a team, cause shit just got real. And
400
400.
pages now. That was a scream. We're sure we're scared some people in our immediate vicinity.
Yeah, also, Discord didn't hear it, so you scared them for nothing.
Oh no. Do you think the stream heard it?
I actually did it. But we'll see in the VOD. I'll check the VOD.
We hope we don't get the cops called on us or something.
Let's hope you. I hope you don't. 100 pages ago, I promised we would be back at the hospital well before we reach the next milestone. But it looks like we're going just a little over that projection. And I'm going to shift the blame squarely on you for liking these characters and providing so much enthusiastic feedback that for every idea I think I have, your comments help me concoct at least another dozen. I wouldn't even have half a series without your help. Shame on you. Look at what you did. Fortunately, I can promise for real that this month is the last we're spending in our own corpse. I know you guys have gotten really attached to Maggie, Celia, and Staff, but they won't be out of the picture for good. We we've still just got a lot more weirdos to meet and weird places to meet them. As our 400th page, it's time I collect another batch of fan art, and all the usual stuff applies. I probably messed up some of the links, and I probably missed some pieces of art since I just do my best to collect it over the course of months. I'm still taking a break for a few days after all this work, but when Awful Hospital updates again, we're diving straight into a very important battle, and then we're gonna find out once and for all what's going on with Dr. Balmer, Celia, the morgue, and an extra special, Fremb.
Hmm.
And I think I'm just gonna leave.
Alright, fair enough. Love ya. See you around.
My voice. Ah, my voice. But
Ours
I
too.